everyone, welcome back to Lavendaire. Today I want to talk about something that I am very passionate about. It's how to be a student for life and why you should be a student for life. So I am a strong believer that everyone should be a lifelong learner. So learning doesn't only end when school ends. You can learn forever into life. And it's so important to do that because, first of all, there's so much knowledge and information out there that it would be such a waste if you just stopped learning right when school ended, because there's so much more to life. You know, when you learn something new, it enriches your view of the world, it adds to your character, it adds to who you are, and it could really help you in your career, in your relationships, in all areas of your life. More importantly, I want you all to have that skill of being a student for life. I want you all to be able to learn on your own and teach yourself things on your own. So that skill is also a mindset, and it's so empowering, it's so helpful. For example, if you're going about life and you come across an obstacle or a challenge where you're like stuck because you don't know how to do something, having that mindset that you're a student for life, you're like, you know what, it's fine because I can always learn how to do it. I can always figure it out. By the way, I'm doing a giveaway at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around to the end to find out all about that. So first, let's talk about ways to continue learning outside of school. You can learn by reading books on your own, you can learn by podcasts, audiobooks, online classes, YouTube tutorials, find local community classes, or just talk to people. Talk to your friends, family, or strangers to learn new things about things you really had no idea about. Honestly, we're so blessed in this digital age that whatever it is you're curious about, whatever you want to learn, there's probably an online class or some resource on the internet just waiting for you to discover. So I owe my entire career to learning on my own through the internet, because everything that I do, everything that I know right now, I learned online. I went to school for business, so yes, I did learn some like marketing and basic business skills in school, but I paid a lot of money for college, but most of the stuff that I use for my career now, I learned for free online. So that's the internet for you. So things that I learned online, I learned how to use a camera, how to edit videos, how to use Photoshop, how to do coding like HTML and CSS for my blog. I took music production classes and songwriting classes for free so I could learn how to write songs and make music, make my own album. I've learned so much from YouTube tutorials like how to watercolor, how to sew, how to mix music. I've even taken classes on like starting a business and using Pinterest for blogging. Literally so many things that I've learned thanks to the internet. One of my favorite resources to learn is called Skillshare, and I love Skillshare because they have such a wide variety of classes. You can learn whatever you want on that website. So personally, I like the creative classes and the ones geared towards like how to be a better content creator or how to do marketing for business online, things like that that will help me in my career, but also like fuel my creativity. So it's funny because I actually discovered Skillshare like way back in like 2012-ish, and there was a free class. One of the first classes I took on Skillshare was called Visual Storytelling, and this is like before I started my YouTube channel. I took that class to learn how to be a better visual storyteller through making videos. So I had to like make a video project for that class. And something that only my Instagram followers would know through my stories is that lately I've been getting really into like flowers, like learning how to garden and do flower arranging. So there was a night where I was like, oh, I really want to take a flower arranging class. And I was looking online for like local classes I could take, but none of the shops around here were offering classes like around this time. And the only thing I found was like an actual florist college where people go there to learn how to be a florist, and their tuition was like over $1,000, and I was like, ugh. And then it popped in my mind like I should check Skillshare. So I went on Skillshare and looked up flower arranging, and there were like a good handful of classes. So I took the first one that was called Modern Flowers, Arranging a Stunning Centerpiece, and oh my god, guys, I love that class so much. So it was like a 45-minute class. It's broken down into like a bunch of mini videos, but it's gorgeous. Like that class taught me so much. I spaced out that class in 2 days, and you guys saw me post it all over Instagram because I was obsessed. It was so beautiful. And like the next day I was inspired to like go in my garden, clip out some flowers and just put them on my desk, which is something that I never ever did before. So yeah, if you're anything like me, you love learning new things or exploring new passions, then definitely definitely check out Skillshare. I'll have a link right here for 2 free months of Skillshare Premium, which is amazing because you can literally learn so much in 2 months. And the link will also be in the description below. But also, I have a blog post in the description below where you can check out my blog. I'll list a bunch of free online resources that I've used and that I recommend. And I'll also share like the paid courses that I've taken that I do recommend as well. So be a student for life, keep learning, keep exploring. I hope you never lose your zest for life because honestly, there's so much out there in the world. There's just so much beauty, so much to be learned and discovered. So honestly, the more you learn, the more interesting the world's gonna be to you and the more interesting you're gonna be as a person. So it's always worth it to continue learning. All right, let's talk about the giveaway. I'm partnering up with Skillshare to give out a free year of Skillshare Premium to 2 lucky winners. So if you want in on that, you have to 1, follow Skillshare's Instagram, then follow my Instagram, then go to my recent photo on Instagram and comment below on what you'd like to learn on Skillshare. So you have to comment on the photo on Instagram, and then I'll be picking the 2 winners off Instagram. Winners will be chosen on July 28th. I'll personally send you a DM if you won, so wait for that. But in the meantime, if you want to get a head start on 2 free months of Skillshare Premium, then you can go right here, click the link in the description below. All right, love you all. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you continue to be students for life and just keep learning because why not? All right, bye.